I'm Nick Benjamin, w.s.neal class of 2003, and I am w.s.neal. Just a little bit about myself. I grew up right down the street from w.s.neal High School in the Spring Hill community. My dad, Danny Benjamin, and my mom, Josephine Nelson at the time, both graduated from w.s.neal, proud alumni. All of my family graduated from Neal. I can remember walking down the senior hall and seeing my entire family on the pictures, on the graduate pictures in the hallway. I always wanted to be one of those people that were in the hallway with my family, and not only my immediate family, my uncles, my aunts, my cousins, everybody graduated from w.s.neal. While at Neal, I was part of the Blue Eagle football team, baseball team, basketball team, and track team. While running track, I was able to bring w.s.neal High 2 state championships, one in the triple jump in my sophomore year, and another in the 4x100 relay in my senior year. Football-wise, I was a starting quarterback from 2000 to 2002. That was a great experience for me. It allowed me to grow up a bit as a football player. Being an athlete my entire life, that was an experience that, coming from a great tradition at w.s.neal High and then stepping into a position that was of that caliber, it was a big difference. You had people depending on you. You had the city looking for you to bring a W on Friday nights. It was sometimes, we would have a bad game on Friday, and I wouldn't even want to go out the house on Saturday. I wouldn't even want to go get a haircut. Because I knew it was people, hey, what happened? But that's part of it. That's part of the tradition that Neal brings. It's part of what it is to be a part of the tradition that is w.s.neal High. The biggest accomplishment that I think was when I was inducted into the 2016 class of the w.s.neal Hall of Fame. I used to walk down the hallway and look at the Athletics Hall of Fame pictures, and as a kid, and I wanted to be one of those people. I've always strived to be one of the best athletes to ever come through w.s.neal High School. And the difference was, we went to w.s.neal Elementary, w.s.neal Middle, and w.s.neal High. It was always w.s.neal, and that pride for the blue and gold has always been there. And everywhere I go in life, everywhere that life takes me and I travel, there'll be something w.s.neal that I take with me. As you see now, I still got my senior baseball jersey. I still have my football jerseys, my t-shirts from tournaments, all of my awards, because that pride is big. I really take pride in w.s.neal High, and everybody who knows me knows that about me. That pride really runs really deep. I can remember going in the locker room before the football games. Neal had a big game at old Buddy Taylor Memorial. My dad was the chaplain, so we would go in to talk to the players before the game, and I would run behind him and want to pat all the players on their pads and get them hyped up, get ready to play. But there was no feeling like that, and I knew I couldn't wait to be a part of that tradition. I remember the old 10 locker room that we had. It had a big dent going out of the locker room that all the players hit. Even in the stadium, you knew the guys were coming when they hit that dent on the side of their own 10. So that was a big thing for me growing up, just wanting to be a part of that. I left Neal and went to Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where I was part of the Jaguar football team, and we were able to capture the 2003 Black College and SWAC College National Championships. Neal instilled a lot in me of being from a family environment, a small town where everybody cares, everybody knows the ins and outs of things that's going on. So it's not hard to get away from certain things in Bruton, but that also made me into the man that I am today. After Southern University, I graduated there with honors in 2008, and I found myself working for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration here in Huntsville, Alabama. And I've been there for 10 years, going on couple of months ago, made 10 years. It's everything that I was instilled at Neal kind of formed what I made here. You know, what my career has become, and that's always wanting to be the best, always wanting to excel, always wanting to do things a little different than the norm, and it has allowed me to become what I am today. Currently for NASA, I work as a payload communication manager, which works with the International Space Station. And what we do is actually plan the days out for the astronauts and exactly what they do. We work with the payload developers and international partners around the world to plan these days out for them. I think my time at Neal also instilled in me to be a person of free spirit, knowing what I want to do with myself and wanting to do what I love is very big when you talk about living life, being happy. So my career also allows me to continue doing my music. I write and produce music, and it also allows me to still be involved with football. Since I've been here, I've coached Little League football, I've coached high school football with Columbia High, and I've also become now part owner and president of the Huntsville Rockets football organization. This is an organization that I hold dear to my heart. I've played for this organization and was able to win a national championship, and now I am part owner and president. So that's really great. Every day I tell my guys a lot of the things that my coaches growing up instilled in me. We talk about Coach Jim Fountain, Coach Hugh Fountain, Coach David Edgar, Harrison Mims, Coach Marty Long, Marvell Davis, Coach Stephen Kelly, Coach Coy Campbell, just to name a few. And I know I left some out, so don't hurt me if I didn't remember your name. But just the things that I've gotten over the years from learning and knowing what to do and know when to do it and how to do certain things. I instill those skills and those lessons into my guys on a daily basis, because if it had not been for the coaches, my parents, teachers that I had growing up, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And you're talking about Miss Gloria Barton, Miss Linda Langham, Miss Glennie Culliver, Miss Edith Raines. I had another Miss Culliver for 2nd grade. Miss Glennie Culliver was actually 5th grade. But Miss Edith Raines, 3rd grade. Miss Deborah Fountain was 4th to the 5th grade. Miss Couch, Miss Glennie Culliver, Miss Rhoda Watson. The names could go on and on and on. Miss Rachel Knowles, Miss Kenitra Germany, Miss Tammy Weeks. The teachers that I had were amazing. My dad is still working on the Escambia County School Board to this day. Danny Benjamin is still holding that spot down, and I look up to that as well. The effort that he puts into making w.s.neal High as well as the Escambia County school system a better environment, and that's what we do on a daily basis. I've always thought Neal was the best school in the country, no matter what. It didn't matter what you wanted to grade it on. Neal was the best environment in the country. And now with the new school, new athletics, what can you say? We are the best. So that's what it means to me to be a w.s.neal Eagle. I'm honored and privileged to be able to be put on the spotlight for this interview, and may that golden Neal Eagle ever fly. Warrior. That's the only time you ever hear that from me too, because it's always Roll Tide. But when Coach Jim Fountain came in and gave us that fight song, every time I hear it now, I have a bittersweetness about it. One eagle fly on the field, never to conquer, never to hit. Man, look, I can sing that verbatim because that's what we were about. The fight song and the alma mater, and may that golden Neal Eagle ever fly. Those words will never leave me as long as the good Lord gives me my memory. So, War Eagle, go Big Blue, and I am w.s.neal.